protecting you. And earlier we popped back to the house. He was very, very wary of strangers when they know. They were saying that sometimes you've got friends of basically being a little bit, that they're guarding you, or do you think it's some slight out and about?
Yes, definitely. When he's on the lead, he's definitely a lot. I mean, might be fine. One could play with the dog.
They'll also protect you around them.
He'll just go off and we'll play. But again, if it's a dominant male, he will get aggressive and they can fight.
If you're going to have a dog coming up to your dog and the advice, it's distractive. So what experience have you had there?
And right the way, just for a little bit too long, notorious for. They need somebody who's going to be around a lot and make sure that they can take them to the sofa. An hour and I'll have a couple of hours. Yeah, he's there.
And then definitely on the 20 smaller. And then,
but I'd say he's more than that now.
But that could be actually just muscle.
So just not wanting to be.
It's basically in the opposite diet or smoke.
This you can get also short. You need to wear got the shortest, which is extra velour, but then you get a normal velour
short.
So you're not just
very unusual. Looks totally interesting. A dog like this, just care.
They look nice. I'd say somebody who's definitely had dogs before. He's not a first time dog. Somebody who hasn't got socializing rather than
people can stranger each other. The beautiful, which is only just making an appearance outside of Thailand. This breed is very old, and their true beginning is unknown to us. However, many ancient. This episode is sponsored by
Hello in South Africa.
One of the most beautiful countries on earth, South Africa, with its mountainous coastline and dramatic beaches. Since I have travelled dogs, tech them, and back is one of only 2 registered breeds indigenous to southern Africa. It the early pioneer named the African lion at bay, while awaiting its master's arrival. I'm really Asian Ridgebacks here in the beautiful Hout Bay, Cape Town.
Hello, pleased to meet you, Nicole.
Sorry, Shaki.
Come on, dogs. Come on. Thank you.
Sorry, Shakila.
You're so beautiful.
And there's more. There's puppies there.
Little tiny puppies.
Let's get out.
Oh, I want to keep them. How old are the puppies?
11 weeks.
11 weeks, they're big. Bongo, you're beautiful, Bongo. I think you're beautiful. Well, Nicole, your dogs are absolutely beautiful, and it's an absolute joy to meet Ridgebacks in the south of Africa where they originated. They are so beautiful, and they're exactly like everybody says, slightly aloof when you come in, and then after a while they warm to you. How long have you had Ridgebacks for?
I have had Ridgebacks for being in Germany too long. Real family was my dream. It was not that I don't only want to have dogs for protection, but also as a family member.
And of course they're called the Ridgeback because they have a line.
Out in Rhodesia, they found out they
have great access.
For 6 cents for situations. And wherever you are, if I'm at the beach and lying down flat, they know exactly, they have to look after me.
Say for instance somebody was to burst in here unannounced and you were here, would they protect you?
I would say they gave any
good
run, then they lose interest.
So the thing that really motivates them is dog on dog.
It goes to give. And it starts with puppy training when they're young. And when too much of a wild play, I must manage it once as well. So
I can tell just because I can feel their energy. Have a dog not with
dog, but that is not the only reason to have a Ridgeback.
Size would you?
A pigeon dog, they need to have a mental access of a controlled pack visual relay.
Rowdy around the house?
Yes, if they don't get it.
How tall are they?
Might be between 63 and 69 centimeters. For 14 years.
And do they have any medical issues associated?
Dog, as I said, it's
Black is like orange. And they like to... beautiful, elegant watch. Bottom hole.
Yes.
Okay, I will write out Ridgeback.
Are indeed.
You're counting down the seconds until you can skip the ad, right? I get it. But what if you never had to watch an ad again?
A few miles away lives another new mom. 2-year-old Peanut is a Rhodesian Ridgeback, a breed known for their hunting and running skills. But Peanut's not running anywhere these days. She's got 3 brand new puppies to keep track of. 1, 2, 3. Yup, they're all there. Of hair running. Peanut's 2 girls. Their brother Rufus sports a Hunters have been in. Rufus, a bit of a third. And lunchtime rolls around. Room. Left out. Just how to solve this problem. Either everyone eats together. At just 3 weeks old, the Ridgeback pups have their very first outing. But so far, they're not doing much sightseeing. So Mom gives the pups some space to explore while she stretches her legs. 5 miles an hour, Southern Africa. Much lion hunting, but right now, sisters Gemma and Clover do everything as a pair. They have a sniff around, but the ground's too chilly to venture. Rufus is not too happy about the wind. While it's usually wilderness, they all have some fun. It's pulled across a field. Or, of course, before she was pregnant. The Ridgeback pups wake up to find something big being built in their backyard. An actual mechanical lure course. Under Mom's supervision, they go see what it's all about. Today, their inner hunters will be put to the test. But first, Mom Peanut shows them how it's done. Now it's time for the pups to try it. Gemma and Clover go first, and as usual, they work as a team. But it turns out 2 heads are only better if at least one knows what's going on. When it's his turn, alive. His sisters are impressed. Tough day of hunting. It's been a tough day of hunting. And the Ridgebacks are exhausted.
Little brother. He's him, huh? Won't you be? Poop, maybe. Right. We're in the shade right now. Over 90 here today. He didn't do it. Yeah. Fit one. Your new daddy came to pick you up.
Hello and welcome to Animal Watch, and this week we're meeting the Canadian Eskimo dog.
Today I am meeting one of the rarest Arctic breeds on Earth. One which went from thousands down to just a few hundred, has protected the original Canadian settlers for hundreds of years. And today we will discover why not only are they stunningly gorgeous, dogs it crossed the migrate from among 3 years. These countless years they served in world wars. The breed is 100 and 1,000 dogs left by Inuit in dog teams decline, included of infectious debated number by the Royal Canadian Mounted Police. Apologise for the 1970 communities. It required owners to muzzle and chain the easier for authorities to just shoot the dogs instead of enforcing the order. And that it became easier for authorities to just shoot the dogs instead of enforcing the order. Said the government made a mistake by assuming it knew what was bad communities affected. Today I am visiting the UK's top who has kept this beautiful and runs them. Just how tough these beautiful dogs really are. Hopefully dramatic breed.
Come out in a storm to meet your amazing dogs.
Well, these are guests. Absolutely.
Character for me.
Males, there's a big difference. So this is a male here. Don't mind the puppy. This is Hudson. They're all really friendly. They come in all colours. Yeah. And
You know, we always tell the variety of
For a little ride.
I would love to. As long
Very sad, lonely dog to start with.
We do try and discourage people if they only want one. If they've got other dogs, then that's not so. The youngster a lot, so he got used to all of.
Do you miss Somerville Medical Center? Do you miss job?
お待たせいたしました。その人
その大金持ちの命を狙っている人物。
お父さんほとほと困って今酔いつぶれてソファーで寝てるの。どんちゃん騒ぎで300万使っちゃって。300万で寝てるの。どんちゃん騒ぎで300万使っちゃって。
300万も？何？まだ何かあるの？競馬で500万すった？
全部で借金805万7000円。お父さん寝言で言ってたよ。エリ助けてくれエリって。先生、この後3時から中西さんとの打ち合わせになってますけど。
納得してくれると思うから。はあ。じゃあ栗山さん、
もうダメだ。
ほらちゃんと来てあげたわよ。起きて。
よこちゃ。
もしかしてこのテレビのせいかも。沖野陽子の4分クッキング。
そんな大人げないことしないけど、あの抜け作のためにやるんじゃないのよ。命を狙われ保養士に入り守った。
どうせ旦那亡くなられた
妃で
バカな担方に。
私はみきおちゃんの妻の元か依頼人よ。あなたが毛利探偵の代理人で愛人さんがみきおちゃんの愛人だったら元か勝てないもの。
ご主人が身内に命を狙う一発
ちゃって誰だこんなこと。
今度カメラがついて
この
ってことは母さんちょっと2人とは
だとおっしゃられ。
分かってんのよ。あんたがみきおちゃんの愛人だってことは。
ユキコ母さん相変わらずの若作り。
コンサバメイクの豊島の女王様。
ちょっと2人とも
10年ぶりかしら。エリちゃんが小五郎くんと別れる前だから。
あの時のミステータンはプリンセスとクイーンの対決で盛り上がったか。
対決したのは愛くるしい顔立ちに天才的な演技力で鮮烈なデビューを果たし才色兼備のテータン高校のクイーン。
それでこの2人どっちが勝ったの？
2人とも有名だったから。この人一体誰なの？
そうなの？
違うわよ。私は優作に頼まれて。
あいつ今は手が離せないから妻を代わりに起こすなんて言っていましたが。おお、これは失礼しました。先日偶然 LA で会った時に今回の件を相談したんですよ。夫の命を守るために毛利探偵を1000万円で雇った新妻の元香さんと違って。
嘘！もう800万も使っちゃったの？
まあ起きたくても起きられないでしょうけどね。
でもでもこの子がいるからその奇跡起こっちゃうかもよ。祖父の兄の娘のいとこのおじの孫に当たるかって感じ。話は始まりそうにないわね。
来るのよ。
ほらここニット帽をかぶって。
There he is. Hey. He's with 3 legs. He has 3 legs. Before I saw it on a take. This boy is 100 with the right. He holds it in good. Nobody will take your bed. He'll ask. We will see happy. Oh, bless. He play with the old guys. Oh, and he has friends. He wants me to pet him. You know, friends with the 3 legs. Look, so much stronger now. And he wants to eat. He's so excited.
It's just the attitude sometimes. It's like, okay, that's a little too much. We're gonna be okay. I'm Kalia, and this is Chonk's story for GeoBeats. I think it was like 2014. My best friend's mom had these 2 adorable orange foster kittens. Wait. And I tried to get my mom to agree to adopt one of the fosters, but I think he and his brother were just found out in the middle of nowhere, dropped off. Hi, Chonk. We already had the cat, and she kept saying no, one's enough. Finally, I convinced her to just come see the kittens. And obviously, that's not at all what happened. She immediately fell in love, and we ended up adopting him there.
You're adopted.
He's an extremely talkative cat, and it's probably because most of my family just talks to him 24/7. Hi. You know you're not supposed to be down here. You know. I know you want to. And he just kind of learned to respond back to us. What's this? Is it a tragedy? In our house, it's not really uncommon to hear one of us having a conversation with Chonk. He purrs like the engine starting up because he can purr very loudly for a very long time. We also call him the spicy boy. Is it empty? He literally gets hangry, and he will just have an attitude with us over his food and just kind of be like, if you don't feed me right now, I will get very upset.
You want me to feed you?
If he can see the bottom of his bowl at all, he's not happy. He'll be like, that's not enough, I deserve more. Chonk loves to spend all day just laying around, begging for food. When he sees us eating, he just sits and stares at us. He loves wooden chopsticks. The second you're eating anything with a chopstick, he will be right there just swatting at it because he wants it so badly.
Are you ignoring me?
We often say, oh, he's not fat, he's just fluffy. I think the biggest feature about him is just really beautiful multicolored eyes that just have a little bit of orange and blue in them. Hi. One of my favorite parts about him is he has, on the end of his ears, these little tufts of fur that kind of stick out. Hey, Chonk. He's always been a bit of a bigger cat. A while ago when we took him to the vet, they said he was getting a little close to being overweight, so they just recommended a diet for him. And now he's at a much better weight, so he's kind of just good where he's at. He has a thing for shoes. He'll go up and cuddle next to them, no matter how dirty, old, smelly they are. And any bag, he will claim it. We found him inside suitcases before, just having the time of his life sleeping in a suitcase. Right now, I'm living in a house, and he's living at my parents' because he just doesn't get along with other cats. And the house I'm living at has 3 cats, but I visit very often, probably too often, to my parents just to say hi to Chonk. He's always just been our little special boy because he's at your side no matter what you're doing. I'm very glad he worked his magic.
Grammarly does more than catch errors. With Grammarly, you can find really good, no, perfect words that make your writing sharp, or explicit, or excellent, or distinctive. As a matter of fact, for what it's worth,
바람이 찹니다. 어느새 또 계절이 바뀌네요. 뜨거운 국, 즐겨 먹는 종류가 조금씩 다르죠. 서울의 설렁탕, 전라도에 곰탕이 있다면은 경상도엔 돼지국밥이 있습니다. 이 돼지국밥인데요, 경상도 사람들에게는 좀 특별한 음식인 것 같습니다. 특히 즐겨 먹는 돼지국밥. 돼지국밥은 어떻게 시작됐고 또 어떻게 흘러왔을까요? 오늘은요 그 이야기를 해보려고 합니다. 부산 앞바다에 어둠이 내려앉은 시간. 밤이 시작됩니다. 제철을 맞은 고등어들이 들어오는 시간이기 때문이죠. 하고 있던 잘 채워둬야겠죠. 부산 아지매들의 허기와 추위를 달래주는 건 바로 돼지국밥입니다. 짭짤한